Good day, my little robins. It's me, Beth. Welcome back to the channel, and well, welcome back to another music video reaction. If you haven't already checked out the title, we are in Japan, and we are back finally reacting to CROSS VEIN. Today we are reacting to the song and the music video Meteor. Now I know what you're thinking, that name sounds familiar here on the channel, and that's because a couple of years ago I reacted to the song and the music video like Icarus. I didn't really check out the band after that because there was so many like Japanese recommendations coming in on the channel, and I know that this band, I believe now, is split up. They split up, I believe, after like their 15th anniversary this year, which is very sad because I remember really liking the band because I'm obsessed with like the symphonic like metal genre. Anyway, the reason I'm checking this out today is because I have a friend who loves everything to do with Japan, and they were like, oh, I heard this band I think you might like because you like this type of genre here in the West. And I was like, oh, what are they called? And she was like, CROSS VEIN, and I was like, that name sounds very familiar. So here we are. That's my little long-winded introduction. Before we begin, if you'd like to support me and the channel in the future, you can, so you know, click like to show me some love. You can click subscribe and tap that bell to be notified when I upload on this channel. Enough rambling, let's just dive straight back into CROSS VEIN. Strap in, guys, there are no subtitles and it's like 5.5 minutes long. Let's press play. I don't know what it is about this genre, but Japan also seemed to nail it. Okay, so there's 4 members. They've had 6 in the past. It's just talent and beauty. Good boys. Just epic. Maybe I'm just a sucker for like female vocalists. Also, maybe I just like fantasy like genre because this is like the music that is like the soundtrack to like a lot of fantasy and like make-believe. Nice keyboard action. Drama. I can't keep the smile off my face because it's beautiful. It's building up. Always get a solo in this genre. I do like the dramatic poses. Japan, very dramatic. And we're only like 3.5 minutes in. That dress is also beautiful. Hit that note. At the end, the final card in the circle. That was CROSS VEIN METEOT. I've got some things to say. Let's get into it. Okay, CROSS VEIN is a little bit complicated when it comes to like members. For example, we had 4 members in this music video. However, in like other videos, I know on some of their lives, and especially like their 15th anniversary, there were like 6 members. And so I want to say, like, because they've been around since 2007, I want to say that maybe they started off as like 6, but then over the years they've just changed members and they became like a 4-piece. Because for me, this lineup is a little bit weird because like the keyboard is kind of where the drums, you'd expect the drums to be. There's clearly drums on the track, but there's just no drummer. Like the keyboardist takes the focus. You then have bass and guitar, whereas I know they have another guitarist, so it's a little bit complicated, but you know, feel free to explain. It has been a couple of years since I have reacted to this band, but yeah, from what I'm on Metal Archives, very trusted when it comes to like member lineups, and so the current, or the members that we saw in this video, on vocals you had Julia. She was like a goddess, an angel sent from heaven. Like, I just love female vocalists in the symphonic like genre. You just got to be pretty and you got to be able to hit those high notes, and I'm like, yes, winner, winner, chicken dinner. On guitars you had Masumi. That's all I'm going to say, is like chef's kiss. On bass you have Zary, Z-A-R-Y. And then on keyboard you have Kitaro. I pronounced like half the band right, so you know I'm allowed one to be a little bit dodgy. But yeah, that is the members, so a little bit complicated on that front. Before I did this reaction, I did go back and I did check out my like reaction to Icarus, and I saw the rating that I gave that, and I was like, I might have been a little bit cruel 2 years ago, because I feel like that song deserved a little bit higher rating, and I feel like that song for me is higher than what I would put Meteor. But because of the rating I gave Icarus, I'm probably going to put this on like the same like playing field. Just know that if I did Icarus nowadays, it would get a lot higher. like the video, I liked the way it was shot. It was like it was simple, but it was like elegant, and it was like the focus was on the 4 members. We got lots of like solo shots. I kind of liked like the strobe lights they had, and then like when the members had their individual shots, they were like in the middle, so like they pulled focus. So I really did like that. Can we just talk about Julie, like her outfit, hair, makeup, dress? I'm not like I don't like wearing dresses, but I can appreciate when people can wear them well. It sounded great. I just found it very odd not to have the drummer, but hey ho. There's clearly a drummer, and it's clearly there in the mix, so again, feel free to explain their situation, but Metal Archives itself is saying they split up in 2023, so this band is no longer going. And I actually feel like probably the reason I gave Icarus and what I'm going to give like the rating for Meteor, because at the time I was first told to check out this band, I was being thrown a lot of Japanese bands, and I think I found like Love Bites, and I was like, they are symphonic power metal as well, and I'm like, I feel like they just do it a little bit better. Whereas I feel like CROSS VEIN, they definitely fall more on like, I would say like traditional, more like elegant, like operatic, just like impactful and like drama, and like the really big heavy focus on the vocals and like that range. So you know, you can get different elements within like the same like subgenre of metal. So yeah, but it was nice. I'm happy that my friend was like, you might like this group, and I was like, I've already checked them out, but you know, I'll check them out again, so thank you. And probably this ends my CROSS VEIN journey if they haven't got any other songs, unless you want me to check out live stuff. Comments is the place to go. Anyway, you know, comments. I'm looking forward to reading some of these comments. So, you know, I'm not going to say anything else about that. Let's get into my rating slash ranking. If I had to give Meteor by CROSS VEIN a rating out of 10, guys, it is getting an 8 out of 10. 8 is great here on the channel. It was elegant, it was beautiful, it sounded nice, but I have heard much better symphonic coming out of Japan, so maybe I like the faster stuff, so that's why it's getting an 8, but just know that if I had done Icarus, that would get a much higher rating after watching this, but you know, hey ho, that was 2 years ago. Let's wrap up before I continue to ramble. If you'd like to support me and the channel in the future, you can by clicking a like to show me some love. You can click subscribe and tap that bell to be notified when I upload on this channel. At the end of this video, you can check out my last 2 videos or playlist depending on what mood I'm in when I'm editing this, or excuse me, I'm still recovering from my cold, so yeah, end of the video. Until next time, I'm Beth. Keep listening to good music. Goodbye.